Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes, we'll lie the subject. Yes, people. Yes, people. Right, take this off for the time being. Yeah, how you doing, people? And welcome back to the channel. You know what to do. When I get around there, you like to know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, yeah, and the subscribe button, and also please share the content. Please share the content. Notification button needs to be hit as well. Okay, right. This is the match reaction from yesterday. Excuse me. Hopefully, I should be joined by my two friends, Solo and Toto Hammer. Hopefully, but if they don't make it, we'll still have a party. We'll still do it. We'll still do it. Okay. Right. First off, we're going to look at the pre-match from yesterday. You know, obviously Arlie Slot doing his pre-match talking yesterday. Well, not pre-match, after the match, doing his interview yesterday. So we're gonna take a look at that. Why is that there for? That shouldn't be there. Wait, this shouldn't be there, you know. That shouldn't be there though. It's in the bottom, shouldn't it? Yeah, there you go. It's off. That should be on. So you want to take a look at that. So we're going to take a look at that right now. This is what was said after the game yesterday from Arnie Salati. Arnie, stop. So let's do it.
What was your view on the game? It looked like a real battle today.
It was, as expected. So I said before the game that after our home game, when we were 3-0 up at halftime, the way they came at us the second half, I already knew what a great mentality this team has, and quality as well. And from that moment onwards, they've done so well in the league, and they've picked up points against so many good teams, not by luck, but because they are intense, they have quality, and that's why we knew it was always going to be very hard. And if you want to win here, maybe you need a bit of luck as well, because the margins are so small. Our penalty was just not offside, and their goal on 1-1 was on a margin offside. They hit the post twice. We had our chances as well, but it was a close call for us to win this game.
Were you pleased with the way that your players stood up to the physicality? Because there can't be many games this season where it's quite so tough.
No, that's true. Like you were saying. So only a few of them has been a stuff like this, and that's what I've told them before. That in all the data when it comes to running, they are so high up in the list. So we knew that if we would have had any chance of a result over here, we at least had to compete with them in terms of running and fighting and playing the duels and all these things. And I think that's what the players did and did today. And yeah, then having Mo Salah definitely helps in a game like this.
James?
What was the situation with Trent?
The situation was that he said to me, "You have to take me off," and then he sat on the floor. And we took him off. So he felt something. I cannot tell you exactly what and how bad it is, of course, because we are 1 hour after the game. But it's never a good sign if a player is asking for a substitution. So I would be surprised, but this is not a fact. But I would be surprised if he plays on Thursday. But let's hope he's back with us as soon as possible.
Nash for Alisson as well. He was so important again today. 2 or 3 absolute world-class saves.
Yeah. Like I said, if you want to win here against a team that is so competitive, you need a team performance and work rate. That's what we have, and you need some quality individuals that can make the difference for you. And that goal of Mo was absolute quality, and the saves Alisson made as well. But it was not only them; just the way our centre backs were defending again today was also impressive. So team performance, work rate, incredible. Only way to have a chance for a result. And then you need good individual performance, and you need positive margins, like I just explained with both our sides that were in our favour.
Sam?
It feels like, to the outsiders of us, that the sort of game that title races swing on, where, as you say, very fine margins. for the bigger picture, I think it's 15 games to go now.
Yeah.
Did it, as somebody who's played in those sort of teams and managed those teams, did it feel like that for you?
Almost every game feels like this for me. So we've had so many of our games have been till the end exciting, and there were a few moments already this season where I felt we're just not on the right side. So all the points we've got till now, I think we deserve them. I've said many times already, the Chelsea game, that's under debate then maybe, and this game, yeah, we weren't unlucky. Let's put it that way. But Fulham at home being 2-2, getting chance after chance. United at home getting chance after chance at 2-2. And there was not a game that Forest that ended in a draw with us getting chance after chance in the end of the game. So, yeah. But what I want from them and what they want from each other is that they fight in every single game from the first till the last second to get the maximum result. And that's what the fans expect from them. Playing for this club. And that's what we try to do in every single game. And that's also what's necessary if you want to have any chance of a result in this league.
I noticed that Ryan Gravenberch was a bit more pushed towards the right-hand side today. Was that an intentional tactic from you, sir?
What do you think?
I think it was. Is there any way you can talk through it?
Not many things that we do are just by coincidence. So I think it's clear that they have many good things, this team, but their left fullback is definitely a threat going forwards. And Mo Salah is an incredible player, but his main strength is not following the opposite fullback. Some people are laughing up here. I don't know why that is, but and I see a goal over here. But that's not the only thing. We want to keep Mo as much as we can forward as well, because it is a risk for every team that plays us. If the left fullback goes, I think it was, what game did we play? I think 1 or 2 games ago. It was at home. I don't exactly know which game did we play last at home.
Ipswich.
Ipswich. Did he score? Yeah, the first goal, Mo, didn't he?
No, back post.
Yeah, and that was a moment where the left fullback just wanted to go forward, and then Mo was free in transition, and it was a goal from Mo. But yeah, it's clear that if you leave Trent constantly with Semenyo and Kerkez in the 2-3-1, and that is not the best idea that I can come up with.
That's quite good. Well, here,
Congrats on the win. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that penalty decision in the first half. There's been a lot of controversy about it online. I just wanted to get your thoughts about it.
From who is the controversy? Online, there's always controversy. So especially from fans that are probably not in favor of Liverpool. The only thing I can say is, and I haven't seen it back, is that one of my players is on a clear 1v1 to the goalkeeper, and he's falling down. So either he makes a zwalbe. Is that an English word as well? Zwalbe? A dive. Either he makes a dive. It's a German word. Either he makes a dive, or they touch him. And if they touch him, yeah, then for me it's a penalty. And if then it would not have even been a chance, you're always like, yeah, is this really a penalty then? But this was such a clear one-on-one chance that, yeah, if he touched him, which I assume he did, otherwise the VR would have probably interfered.
Kirk has impressed today a lot of people. Is he a player that you'll be looking at in the summer?
I don't think I have to talk about players that we are interested in, let alone a player from Bournemouth. He's playing over here. He's having a great season, as many other players here as well. And that shows you probably how good of a manager you have over here and what a great sports director you had over here and maybe still have. I don't know how is the one doing now. But he brought in very good players, and this manager works with them in an incredible way because he brings the best out of every single player, including the one you just mentioned. But I'm not talking about an individual. They are all bringing the best out of their game at the moment.
That's money.
Just on the penalties, and sometimes those are the sort of things you need to go for you. Is that almost like an element of the luck, in inverted commas, you need to win games like this and to win titles ultimately?
I can come up with 3, 4, 5 examples where we didn't have the luck we deserved or we didn't get the decision we deserved. But that's always the difficult thing in football. If there's one then in your favor, people will probably tell you, there's always that luck of for Liverpool or for the one that's number one at the moment. So yeah, for me, this has nothing to do with luck. It's a clear 1v1. And I can tell you, if Cody Kekpo goes 1v1 to the goalkeeper, it's quite a big chance as well. Yeah, if you are then tripped, it is a penalty. And it's not like it's a penalty from a little push from a set piece and it wasn't even a chance. So I wouldn't call this luck unless I see it back and I see he didn't touch him at all. Yeah, then it was not luck. Then it was a wrong decision by the referee and the VAR, but I assume that was not the situation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, man. And that is it. That is it for the press conference. A lot of interesting points in there. And yeah, we're going to talk about a few of them. A lot of good, interesting points. Okay, for sure. I don't like that scrolling. Hold on, I'm going to try and do. Liverpool defensive solidarity. Liverpool defensive solidarity. I'm sure there's a way I can stop that from scrolling in there. I'm sure that's the way. Yeah. So let's put it up. Yeah, Liverpool's defensive solidarity. Yeah, they were very solid yesterday. Liverpool was very solid yesterday. Covering space, not giving sort of like the players like Semenyo, Ryan Christie, Kaliva, and that, not giving them much space to work, closing them down. I thought that Virgil van Dijk was awesome, as with Kanate, I thought was awesome as well. And lucky enough, you look at the likes of Robson, he had a good game as well. He had a very good game. So this is what you got to do when you play people like Bournemouth. You haven't got to allow them any space. You haven't got to allow them any space. You can't do that. Do you know what I mean? Can't do that. Great win and performance. This is coming from Chris. Big up, Chris. Great win and performance from us. We did our job. Our results is what it is. Just our job. It was controlled. Manager managed to perform. Manage performance. Sorry, manage performance. Graham Birch, my man of the match, best DM in the league this season. I have to go with that, best DM in the league, but I'm not sure of I won't be choosing the man of the match anyway. It's like I put a poll out on YouTube, and so we have to see what it is. We won the game. This is Steve. We won the game how we took our chances. Bournemouth did not. That's why we are top of the table. I'll agree with that. Graham Birch is not a DM. Don't play as a DM. He's a ball-carrying DM. He's like a holding player still. He's not your. Put it this way, he's not your traditional DM. Not your traditional big DM. Do you know what I mean? Right, put the banner on. Take the banner off. That's it. Yeah, man. Yeah, so you're not your traditional one. How do you guys think we kept a clean sheet? You know what I mean? How do you think it looked Liverpool can keeping a clean sheet? That's another question I would like to ask. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. Now we are gonna go on to no, we won't do that yet. We won't do that yet. Yeah, it was a good game. Let me discuss a bit more. I thought the clinical finishing yesterday of the 2 goals were good. You know what I mean? Like Salah's penalty, the way he just smacked it in the bottom corner. Do you know what I mean? The goalkeeper wasn't getting that, mate. He was not getting that. The goalkeeper was not getting that. Literally, and they just smacked it in. You know what I mean? He was just like, took his time, looked, or he knew what he's doing, and banged it. And then the second goal, the backlift. The backlift from that was amazing. Do you know what I mean? Nestled in the corner. And look, that was that initially game done. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna do the player ratings now. I'm gonna go into player ratings. Go to the player ratings. Let's do the player ratings. Right. Check myself off of there. Yeah, man. Let's do the player ratings. Let's get in. All right. Alisson Becker yesterday. Alisson Becker, he gets a 9.5. Actually, he gets a 10 for me. You know what I mean? You need, because listen, I'm a sort of person today, yeah. When the whole team plays good and everything that right, there will be a couple of 10s flying around, and then what will happen? You'll see somebody that actually will get a 10, but will get a man in the match. But yesterday, to me, at the end of the day, he gets a 10. You know what I mean? That save he done when he got down and I think that clawed it away. Do you know what I mean? He's back to his best. You know what I mean? He took a couple of games, but he's back to his best. Do you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, and the most important thing yesterday was that he kept a clean sheet. Literally kept a clean sheet. So, I'll have to give him a 10. Yeah, Alisson Becker gets a 10. Need to ask a question, yeah. Who thinks that game today with Arsenal Man City, yeah? Who thinks that that was a setup? That was a setup, boy. Yo, that wasn't too good. Telling you, man. 5-1. Listen, man, that's a setup, blood. They do not get beaten by. They don't get beaten by Arsenal 5-1. And you see the goals. They just the Arsenal was just scoring. Trust me, Arsenal at the end of the day was just scoring at will. Seriously, you're just scoring at will. Even Thomas Partey and thing, right? Even him, do you know what I mean? It was like, just banging. Listen, that's some sort of setup, G. I don't care. Let's see this. Yes. So, okay, Trent Alexander. Trent didn't really have a good game yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. And then plus as well, he came off. He didn't really do anything for me yesterday. I'm gonna give him a 5.5. Do you know what I mean? 5.5. Seriously kept him bloody moving around, man, and just leaving space again. Do you know what I mean? So he went off injured anyway. Konate, awesome performance. Konate was awesome yesterday. Simply at the end of the day, a beast. Do you know what I mean? He's so strong in possession. Do you know what I mean? So strong in possession, and he defended that lead, that sort of like that lead that we had. You know what I mean? He's controlling the game, man. He's just like a rock. Trust me, he was a rock. Literally a rock, man. Still, Virgil van Dijk, big Virgil van Dijk gets a 10. He was just awesome, and awesome captain performance. Awesome captain performance in the day, spraying that ball out, defending. Do you know what I mean? There's a bit when the ball came in and he just jumped in there and just bang, headed it away, man. Nah, man, 10. Robertson, I'll give Robertson a 7 actually. You know, Robertson, so he didn't have not too much of a bad game yesterday. Yeah, Robertson. Yeah, Robertson. Yeah. So this is what you got to do, Robertson. You can't play him all the time. You have to sort of like give him a break. So you have to literally and they alternate between sort of like Robertson and Tsimikas. You have to. Graham Birch, 10. Graham Birch, 10. He was proper yesterday. You know what I mean? Proper. He put in a shift yesterday. And it's true, he's probably one of the he's probably the best DM in the league because he's not a conventional DM. Do you know what I mean? You know, he's like a ball carrying DM, literally a ball carrying DM, where we get the ball off a player, take it, then drive at the defense, or take it away, spray that pass, or pass it short, pass it long. Do you know what I mean? He will do something with the ball. Must have to sort of like just pointing in that crunching tackle. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, he was awesome. So he set the tempo of the midfield. He literally set the tempo of the midfield. So he gets a 10. I'm gonna give McAllister. I'm gonna give him an 8 because he done himself a yellow card, and he literally had to get taken off to save himself. To be honest, do you know what I mean? So yeah, but he was all right, but I wasn't over impressed with him yesterday. Let me check on my phone. We'll see who else got the yellow card. Because you know what I mean, it's easy to miss it. It's really easy to miss it. Oh, Verge got one. Oh, Verge got a yellow card as well, didn't he? And Graham Birch. So, Verge, I'll have to put him down to. I have to give him 9.5. He needs a 0.5. He needs a 0.5. And Graham Birch got one as well to Rascal. Ain't gonna lie. 0.5. So he got one. I didn't realise that. I forgot about that. Sorry, I didn't put him in the end. Yeah. Yeah. 3 yellow cards yesterday. Yeah. So, but it was, you know what I mean? Okay. So the next one is Mo Salah. Well, what can you say about Mo Salah? Because he's broken that record, hasn't he? He's broken Lampard's record, 178 goals. Lampard held it with obviously with 177, I do believe. Premier League goals, but he got 100. He's just broke it with 2 goals, equaling and going over. So his next one that he's going to chase for, hopefully he'll get it, is Sergio Aguero, because Sergio Aguero was on 183 Premier League goals. Do you know what I mean? So he broke it yesterday, and it was a good performance from Salah yesterday, a really good performance. So, seeing as he done that, and broke the record. Let me just check at the day on. I need to check on my poll that I've done early on. I've done a poll earlier on. Also see if just want to see if actually how this thing is going. The actual sort of like polls going. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, at the moment and the day, it's Grambert. Grambert leading the power. Salah 33%. Grambert at the day 50%. And VVD at the day is 17%. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for the time being is with this, yeah, I am going to at the moment, we really get obviously he's Elgin was captain. I'm going to give it to Grambach at the moment. If it changes by the time I finish my stream, we'll change it. You know what I mean? Big up Trudon in the place. Big up Trudon. Man City got circumcised. I hope we do the same when we play them. No, what they were doing and they were playing much more better than what they did against Arsenal. Trust me, they're gonna give us a more tougher game because like when I speak to my brother today, Fuzzy, and he was telling me at the day, he's like, it's been said, Arteta said at the day, not Arteta, Guardiola said a couple of weeks ago that he wants his mate Arteta to win the league. So they didn't try today. That wasn't like a usual sort of like yes, big up Paul. That wasn't a usual performance at the day that you would get from a Man City team. Sorry, that wasn't the performance. I'm sorry. They even played better than us and better than that today against us away from home at Anfield, where they don't usually win things at Anfield. They played much better than that. You tell me today, you're gonna go to this Emirates and play like that. And our fans don't think shaky. Nah, man, you're mad. Trudon, City gave Arsenal the first 3 goals. Arsenal only scored the last 2 goals without City's helping them. I even think they give them the help with that still. Yo, brother, big up Paul Smith. Big up. Right, let's get a look, Carol, on this lineup. If I go in. So Bosley, he wasn't too bad, but he could have played better. You know what I mean? He was above average for me, so Bosley yesterday. He was above average. I've seen him play better. And, you know, the thing is about it in the day, he scored this terrific goal at the day last week. We know at the day, obviously he's got that least locker. We just want to see it time and time again. Do you know what I mean? You know, there's no point in doing it in 1 or 2 games. We just want to see it consistently. That's how we win titles. Cody Gakpo, G amongst G's yesterday. Yeah, a bit quiet. It was a bit quiet, but however, he did win the penalty for us. Do you know what I mean? In order for sort of like started to pack it away. So I will give Cody Gakpo 7.5. I mean 7.5. I could put his 2 goals in actually. You know? Yeah, 2 goals. So and then we had Luis Diaz top. I didn't think that Luis Diaz did. From Baraka. Didn't think he really did enough for me yesterday. I don't like him in that false 9. You know what? To be honest, that false 9 and the day that he does, yeah. When I put him a false 9, I think it only works in certain games. only works in certain games, right? So I think don't always play him there. Do you know what I mean? Don't always play him there. You have to change it up, man. Seriously. So yeah, I will literally, apart from, let me see something. Connor Bradley. Bradley's in there. Bradley. Connor Bradley. To me, get a 7 because when he came on yesterday, he was a bulldog. Trust me. Connor Bradley to get a 7. But the rest, I'm gonna give them a 6. Okay, gonna give them a 6. And Arnie Slot to me gets Arnie Slot gets a 9. I'll give Arnie Slot a 9. I'll look at see if I can. Yeah, 7. So yeah. So at the end of the poll, this is the ratings at the end of the poll. At the end of the poll, Salah gets 29%. This was man of the match. Yeah. Salah 29%. Gravenberch 57%. Alison Becker didn't get a vote. VVD gets 14%. So Gravenberch is your man of the match. And yeah. So yeah, he's your man of the match. Okay. I've read that one out already. Yeah, so that's it. That concludes the show. The show for this evening. Do you know what I mean? Just thought I'll give you a quick show to obviously talk about the game yesterday. Right, our next game coming up is Tottenham at home in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. You know what I mean? I am going to do a watch along for that. Do you know what I mean? Then on the weekend we have Plymouth in the FA Cup, and then the game after that will be our game in hand against Everton away. The last game at Goodison Park. So I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. It promises to be a big game. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining me this evening for the show. Do you know what I mean? Thank you for joining me this evening in the show. Do remember, if you're going to watch this on a replay, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, please. Like button and subscribe button. Also the notification bar. On the road to 5K at the moment. I'm standing at 4,300. So I've got 700 subscribers to go till I reach that 5,000 mark. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. This is how we do it. So guys, peace, love, and respect, and I will see you more likely probably tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll definitely see you Tuesday for a match preview, and then Friday, and then Wednesday will be the Fans Fiesta show. Okay, so peace, love, and respect. Peace.